I mean, they threw up quite the protest. So much so that they've totally scrapped the plans.
I just can't see it happening.
Right. Magnify that in Rhode Island to what it would be in Boston.
In Boston, yeah. Torres ready. Sierra takes a strike, and it's 0-1. People in Boston have come so used to being at Fenway Park. I mean, those that are baseball fans, if you will, or hockey once in a while. Who knows? And the pitch. Sierra took high and away, and it's even now 1-1. You don't go to Boston and go to a Red Sox ball game and not to be jammed in, cramped up, and hot, sweaty, whatever you want. It's the place. It really is. Players know what the clubhouses are. Small, swinging a foul tip, and Bandy hangs on. They're jammed up. It's very tight in there. It's similar to what Wrigley Field is. I think it's even smaller than Wrigley Field in the clubhouses. But I don't know, if you're a player, you become used to it. First time I ever went in that place, I look forward to seeing it too. Swinging a bouncing ball, hit towards short to second one, and there'll be no relay throw. It'll be a fielder's choice ground ball for Sierra. To third goes Greg Garcia, and there is one out with 2 on for St. Louis. I went in there as a player, Jeff, a long time ago, of course. They used to play a charity game there, a Jimmy Fund game, which was a big charity deal. And at that time, the Philadelphia Phillies that particular year were the team that went in there to play. So, I mean, I walked in there and looked at Fenway Park for the first time. We're going to have a challenge call here by Mike Matheny on a play at second base that would look like the immediate shot that we see is that Jonathan Villar was off the bag at second when he took that toss from Eric Sogard. And it's not the first time that Villar has been a little bit quick out there, and with instant replay now. I mean, years ago, and I know we've talked about this before, but in years past, if the ball got there before the runner, I don't care if he tagged you or not or did whatever, but Villar is not even close to the bag. He's really not. He's in front of the bag when he took that perfect toss from Sogard. He's not even close to the bag. And the call goes St. Louis.
Saw that happen a bunch last year with Scooter Gennett. Very close plays, but they're calling it now where there's no neighborhood play anymore. You got to be on that bag.
There is nobody out, and the bases are loaded. Paul DeYoung is the batter, and the pitch is in there, strike one. The plays out at second base, and again for steal attempts, the pitch down low and blocked by Bandy, tags by a shortstop or a second baseman out there on steal attempts. Many times they never touched you, and you would be called out because the ball got there ahead of you. And there was no replays, of course, so a lot of arguments maybe from time to time, but the play always stood. Not so anymore. And Jeff brought up the stretch now by Torres, and the pitch. DeYoung hits it foul. Ball 1-2. He brought up Scooter Gennett, who had a habit of doing that, and you really don't have to do it. I guess the main thought would be, if you know the runner, the guy who hit the ball, you know his speed, you know you can hang around the bag and stay there and make sure you get that guy. And that's what should have happened on that play. Down low and away, and it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Cardinals threatening, nobody out, bases loaded, down by 5 at 6-1 here in the 8th inning. to be all that fancy sometimes, and sometimes with swing and a miss, and he struck him out. With a guy like Sierra, who's got good speed, sometimes you got to tip your hat and say, okay, see you next time. DeYoung is gone. Six to 1, bases loaded with one out. Now a double play ball would be nice. Valera waiting, swing and a miss. Bandy hangs on to that one. Valera today, 0 for 3. A ground out and 2 fly balls. Torres all set. Here it is. Swinging, hop up. This is going to be playable, I believe. Yep. Right alongside the Brewers' dugout area, Hernan Perez pulls that one down. They're still loaded, but now with 2 outs. Carlos Torres trying to pitch out of it. Alex Mejia is the batter. Baseball brought to you in part by Leinenkugels, German-style beer crafted with the spirit of Wisconsin. Welcome to the Liney side. Leinenkugels up in Chippewa Falls. Carlos ready, and here it is. Down low and away and backhanded by Jet Bandy. 1 ball and no strikes. But again, Fenway Park is baseball history too.
There's just a mystique to it.
There's only a couple of those places left. 1 ball and no strikes. And the pitch. Swinging and a foul to the right field seats.
I think a lot of people try and make the conversation between Fenway and Wrigley. I mean, they're the 2 oldest ballparks, but there's just something different about Fenway that doesn't exist at Wrigley.
The one thing is that wall for me.
Yeah.
I mean, when you walk in there and you walk into the seats, when you're coming in as a fan, as a player, you get out of the dugout and you know the wall's there. But as you come in there as a fan and you look at that wall out there, and you've heard so many stories about it. The pitch, swinging a foul again, ball 1 and strike 2. You hear so many stories about the green monster at Fenway Park, right? That's what you expect to see when you go in there. And if they ever thought about putting up a new ballpark, they got to take that plate. They got to take that thing with it.
No,
it's got to be there.
They have to.
And now the way it sits, Jeff, with a fan base up there, with seats up there, they've put seats in that place where I never thought they could do. The pitch. Down low and away, and it's 2 and 2. I mean, that's a pretty nice area up there. They take care of concessions up there and food items, whatever you need, up on top of that green monster at Fenway.
It's incredible what they've been able to do over the last probably 15 years since they went on this binge of winning.
Yeah.
Once they finally got rid of the curse of the Bambino, adding more seats and getting more people in there. I think they've sold out every game for the last 15 years.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Curse of the Bambino would be a guy about 5'2" wearing his uniform. That would be a curse. George Herman Ruth. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Scooter Gennett just joined Lou Gehrig the other day, didn't he?
No.
Come on.
Same number, too.
Bouncer knocked down by Carlos. Picks it up. Plenty of time. Throws him out. And Torres gets out of it. We'll tell you more when we come back. Scooter Gennett. And Lou Gehrig. 9th coming up. 6-1 Brewers.
When you're not making memories at Miller Park, experience the championship links of the award-winning Sweetgrass Golf Club near Escanaba, Michigan. The challenge and beauty of this world-class golf course can best be enjoyed by booking a stay-and-play package. Call 877-ISL-GREEN to plan your golf adventure today. Top off your stay with a drift spa massage or soothing body treatment using the finest all-natural products. Learn more at islandresortandcasino.com.
You know, now's a great time to get excited about getting a new smartphone.
Why?
Because U.S. Cellular has the Samsung Galaxy S8 for only $15 a month.
Oh, yay!
Yep, just $15. Plus, the Galaxy S8 has the awesome infinity screen.
Yes!
Which makes everything look amazing.
Yes! Yippee! Woohoo! Okay, I'm done.
All with a stronger signal in the middle of anywhere.
Credit approval, device protection plus, new line ported, and qualifying phone turn-in required. Comes via monthly bill credit of $627 on a 30-month installment plan plus a $100 U.S. Cellular promo card. Additional terms apply.
At Sartori Cheese, every award-winning handcrafted cheese wheel begins and ends with the Wisconsin Master Cheesemaker, ensuring the highest standards of quality and artistry. Like Sartori Cheese's dedication to making the best cheese, the MAC Fund is committed to funding the best research for the children and families facing childhood cancer. Every donation helps the MAC Fund support the finest researchers and doctors who provide world-class care. Join Sartori Cheese and the MAC Fund in the pursuit of the cutting-edge research to help defeat childhood cancer by donating to macfund.org.
Inning number 9, final game of the championship season. Crew will be heading back home following today's game. 6-1 Milwaukee leads. Keon Broxton is going to lead things off. Sam Tuiavalala is the new pitcher for St. Louis, and a swing and a miss by Keon. Broxton today has bounced out and struck out twice. Now the 0-1 delivery by the right-hander, down low and away, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. Six on 7 hits for the Crew today. Tuiavalala deals again. That one's hit foul by Broxton. It's ball 1 and strike 2. You going to get to Fenway Park one day?
Oh, it's absolutely a bucket list thing for me.
Absolutely.
Hopefully I do this long enough that it'll happen.
You bet. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Tui ready and deals, and Broxton caught looking.
I'll always remember as a kid being at a Major League Baseball game in Kansas City and sitting next to, it was a Red Sox game, sitting next to a Red Sox fan who had flown into Kansas City because it was cheaper for him to buy the airfare and get the tickets there and come in and watch the Red Sox than actually getting to a game at Fenway.
That's a fact. Yeah, I believe that. Absolutely. Jet Bandy is the batter, and the pitch to him is a little bit high and away, and it's 1 ball and no strikes. I guess it's like any other ballpark. I mean, when they built the new Yankee Stadium, and for those people who were born and raised up in the Bronx and in that area, swing and a miss. 1 ball and 1 strike, including the Brewers' principal owner, Mark Attanasio, a Brooklyn-born guy and a big Yankee fan during his early days. 1 ball and 1 strike in the pitch. Swinging a foul by Bandy, 1 and 2. But when you are Wrigley Field, that's another one. If you're in that area and you were born and raised there, it's you, your kids, their kids, everybody. Everybody does the same thing. It doesn't go away. It always stays. Ball 1 and strike 2. The stretch. Here it is. Bandy hits one in the air into center. And coming on and making a diving catch, and he caught it. Harrison Bader broke back. I don't know how he broke back as far as he did before he realized, hey, wait a minute. This one is not that deep. Came on and made a sliding belly flop catch and took a base hit away from Bandy.
It's a lot of ground to cover.
I'm telling you. When that ball was hit, I thought maybe I'm wrong. But it didn't sound all that good. He was backpedaling. But he came on and made the catch. All right, 2 men are out. Quentin Barry batting for the first time today. And the pitch to him is on the inside corner, a strike, and it's 0-1. Two men are out. And the pitch. Check swing, and I think he held. He did. 1 ball and 1 strike. You know, when you talk about places like Fenway and Wrigley Field, think about all the minor league parks, the upper level minor league parks. I'm talking about AAA places that were such stalwarts of the community that they were in. The pitch, swing and a miss, ball 1 and strike 2. As a kid, when you grew up and, you know, went through that, the city is never going to be a major league city, but they're going to be a AAA town forever and ever. A lot of those places, they don't rebuild. The pitch, swing and a foul tip, and Carson Kelly hangs on. They don't rebuild, they add on, they make improvements, if you will, but they stay forever too. And you're brought up as a kid in those AAA towns. There's nothing else to do. I mean, you're gonna, if you're a baseball fan anyway, you're gonna go see AAA baseball forever and ever. All right, we move to the bottom half of inning number 9, final baseball game of the championship season. It's still 6-1 Brewers.
So, your Facebook feed. Why have over 3 million guys switched to Harry's razors? Because at Harry's, we give you less. We make just 1 razor with 5 German-engineered blades. Ding! All you need for a smooth and comfortable shave. And we got rid of upcharges. By owning the factory and cutting out the middleman, we're able to sell our high-quality blades for half the price of the other guys. Ka-ching! Now we're dropping the half-price sound effects guy.
Oh, wait, why?
Not everyone can give you high quality for a fraction of the price. Harry's, 1 perfect razor, none of the extra noise. As a special offer for radio listeners, get an $18 shave set with an added bonus for free when you visit harrys.com and use code 3434 at checkout. Just cover a few bucks for shipping. That's harrys.com, code 3434 for a free shave set offer. Again, it's harrys.com, code 3434. Please note, no sound effects guys were harmed in the making of this radio recording.
Now's a great time to get excited about getting a new Samsung Galaxy S8.
Why?
Because U.S. Cellular has it for just $15 a month.
Yay!
Yup, just $15.
Woo! Okay, I'm done.
All with a stronger signal in the middle of anywhere.
Credit approval, device protection plus, new line port in, and qualifying phone turn-in required. Comes via monthly bill credit of $627 on a 30-month installment plan plus a $100 U.S. Cellular promo card. Additional terms apply.
Quality Cellular, your local U.S. Cellular authorized agent, is proud to be your source of U.S. Cellular services in Beaver Dam for over 10 years. We'll help you get the best deal on North Spring Street in Beaver Dam.
The place Dodge County turns for Milwaukee Brewers baseball, AM 1430, WBEV, Beaver Dam. It is 6-1 Brewers with the Cardinals on. Alberto Rosario is going to hit for St. Louis. All right, Rosario is in there. And the opening pitch by Taylor Williams. Fastball, strike, and it's 0-1. Jeff, we were talking about this guy earlier today. Swing and a miss by Rosario, and one of the guys that joined the club here the last month here, and a guy that the Brewers are really looking at. And the pitch, a little low and away, and it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. A guy that probably has a future.
He really does. I mean, the Brewers have been waiting for him. He's recovered from Tommy John surgery for the last 2 years. Had a really good season this year.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. A swing and a miss. That one in the dirt, picked up by Bandy, and he throws out Rosario. 1 up and 1 down. I talked to him earlier today. He's another Arizona guy. And talk about, guys that are appreciative when they get up here at the end of the year and, spend the final month or a couple of weeks here anyway. He's one of them.
I mean, he's absolutely living his dream. He'd never pitched in AAA before. He goes straight from AA to the big leagues this year. And he's coming out in there and he's throwing fire with his right arm.
He's, talking to him today and the pitch, it is a curveball and it's 0-1. Luke Voigt is the batter. He is one of the most appreciative guys, if you will, about being here, about getting the call and coming up here to pitch. And down low and away and looking forward, next spring. He said, man, I can't wait. 1 ball and 1 strike.
I think he's really excited to have a season where he's going to have the gloves off. And he can just go out there. He's not going to have to take it easy at all.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Here he comes again, and that one's a little bit high. He can run it up there in a hurry. He's at 97, 98, and probably getting better. Surgery, the Tommy John surgery, as you move on and stretch out, and things start to get better and better. 2-1 delivery, and here it is, down low and away, and it's 3-1.
He's going to find that command. That's been his biggest thing coming back from the Tommy John surgery, has been the command, but got 4 solid pitches, all nasty, throws hard. He's going to be one to watch.
3 balls and a strike. Here he comes again, and that one's a little bit high, and he walked it. All right, strikeout and a walk. And here is Harrison Bader, who robbed Jet Bandy of a base hit on that misjudged fly ball that he finally caught up to. Bader today has bounced out, struck out, and flied to right field. But, yeah, all this storyline around the Brewers and where they finished up and what everybody thought they were going to be has turned out to be a pretty good story throughout the year, with the deference, the pitch, a little bit higher. A strike on the outside corner. With the addition of a lot of these guys that have come from the minor leagues, deals from other organizations, deals that were made last year, and the players who were involved in those trades and are finally here now, and our fans get a chance to swing on a bouncer, hit foul up along third. Our fans get a chance to see these guys when you make those trades for the big league players. And it's for a prospect, which sometimes you don't get to see for a couple years. But we get a chance to see him this year.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you trade for a guy who's 18 years old and you hope you see him in 5 years. But the Brewers are seeing the fruits of all of those deals from the 2015 season already.
2 strikes. Here he comes again. Bader down low and away, and a good save by Jet Bandy. Yeah, that's the part of it sometimes that fans get a little upset with, when one of your favorites, a fan favorite, is, and there's been a few, Gomez and Jonathan Lucroy and Mike Fiers and the guys who, had a fan base in Milwaukee. And when they move on and you don't get a chance to see the players come to the major leagues for a year or 2 or whatever it may be, sometimes it's a little upsetting for fans. Runner goes down low and away, and there'll be no throw on a defensive indifference. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. But you're always hoping, it doesn't always work out, but you're always hoping down the line that, one of these guys is going to turn out to be a big league player. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Williams deals, and a swing and a foul tip, and Jet Bandy hangs on. Another strikeout for him.
I think one of the great things that's going to come out of this 2017 season, and the Brewers, if you get one more out, are going to finish 13 games better than what they finished a year ago. But the immense depth within the organization, that has not been there in the last few years. Now you've got stockpile full of talent that's going to help this team in the major leagues for many, many years to come.
And we see them each and every day. That's our job. We're down there each and every day, and we see these guys when they get here. And swinging a bouncing ball, hit back up the middle. There's VR. Picks, throws, got him, and this one is over. But we get to see these guys each and every day. And what happens as they move into their major league careers, either with a start, in in the regular season, and then even to be around here for what would have been a postseason shot. How can you go wrong with that, right? Final today, Brewers win it, take the series 2-1. Cardinal fans salute their heroes as they emerge from the dugout on the first base side. The Brewers congratulating each other on a win here again today and a season series win against St. Louis. Been a great year, and we'll be back with more and finish up our broadcast for you, the final on the year after this on the Brewers Radio Network.
Badger Mutual Insurance presents Comments from the Heart. Real employees read real feedback.
This is from David. Best company I've ever worked for insurance claims. Thanks, David.
Agent was awesome, says Diane. Thanks, Diane.
Great company and superior agents.
I think they're really happy with us. What do you think, Gary?
Think so, yeah.
Getting these comments is huge and just kind of reassuring that we're doing what we want to do.
You care about the things you insure. We care about you. Badger Mutual Insurance, the heart of your insurance protection.
Miller High Life. It's balanced. It's easy drinking. It's refreshing. It's what American lager was born to be. Welcome to the High Life. 2017 Miller Brewing Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Great beer, great responsibility.
This is Henry's Hard Grape, Orange, and Cherry Cola. The most popular family on the block. How do we know?
Whoa.
Because Brad took a break from sports to say whoa.
Can I have the whole thing?
Because Les wants more.
Shut the front door. So good.
And because Deb is positively profane. This is Henry's Hard Soda, a delicious and refreshing adult beverage for those who like to live hard. Ish. Let's Wine Hard Brewing Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Great beer, great responsibility.
Miller High Life. It's balanced. It's easy drinking. It's refreshing. It's what American lager was born to be. Welcome to the High Life. 2017 Miller Brewing Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Great beer, great responsibility.
Ah, the sounds of baseball. With all the excitement, it's easy to take for granted the roads you travel to get to the game. But safe, well-built, reliable roads are vital to our amazing quality of life here. They are essential to rebuilding Wisconsin's strong economy and protecting our family and friends. Study after study shows Wisconsin roads are in rough shape. Everyone knows good roads improve safety and help grow our economy.
This message brought to you by the Wisconsin Transportation Builders Association, supporting Wisconsin's economy one road at a time.
Milwaukee Brewers baseball has been brought to you in part by Miller Lite, the original light beer. Usinger's famous sausage. Usinger's and baseball, it's just not summer without them. U.S. Cellular, the Wisconsin Lottery, Potawatomi Hotel and Casino, Quick Trip, West Bend, the Silver Lining, EMC Insurance, the Sartori Company, Menards, Woodman's Food Markets, the Wisconsin Transportation Builders Association, Fabic, the Cat Rental Store, the Ingman Taylor Company, Pomps Tire, Cedar Crest Ice Cream, Wisconsin's Corn Growers, Mills Flea Farm, Island Resort and Casino, and your Wisconsin Toyota dealers. And Jeff, they take the finale here in St. Louis.
6-1 the final score today. Brewers end up with 86 wins on the season, 10 games over 500. Final totals in this one: 6 runs, 7 hits, 1 error, and 3 left for Milwaukee. A run on 3 hits, no errors, and 5 left on base for the St. Louis Cardinals. The winner, Aaron Wilkerson, picks up his first big league win. Pitched well today. 7 innings of 1-run ball. He's 1-0. Jack Flaherty with the loss. He falls to 0-2. Took 2 hours and 24 minutes to play. Nice and crisp on the final day of the season. 44,787 were here to watch the 6-1 Brewers win.
We are looking for our final Chevrolet star of the game. Who we got?
We go with Brett Phillips today. Big 3-run home run. And like we talked about earlier today, Ueck, I don't think anybody in the last 2 weeks, young player-wise for the Brewers, showed more than he did.
Yeah, I'm with you.
He did a really nice job the last couple of weeks and kind of separated himself. Big home run today, too, his 4th.
That was a lot of fun. Brought to you by Chevrolet, proud sponsor of Brewers baseball. Visit WisconsinDriveChevy.com today and find a dealer near you. Well, Jeff, another season is gone by. Lane Grindle with us here today and looking forward to 2018. Everybody is. And if you didn't like what happened this year, then you don't like sliced bread either. But it's been a good year, and clubhouse here the last week here in St. Louis, and tough place to play always for the Brewers, but ownership not all that happy with the way it turned out, but things are really looking up, and everybody looking forward to next year. I know you guys are.
Yeah, no doubt about it. A terrific season for the Brewers, front office-wise, on the field-wise, and nothing but optimism. Looking forward to 2018. You're 6 months away from opening day at Miller Park, too. That's on April the 2nd.
This was another huge step forward, and when it got tough in September, when the chips were really down, this team played some of its best baseball. I think that's incredibly encouraging, and what a fun season to be a part of. This is as much fun as I've ever had.
Good. I've had a lot of fun being with you guys, too. Been great. Absolutely. That's our broadcast for today. Always kind of tough to say goodbye, but as we have told you over the last few weeks, postseason right around the corner. And that'll be exciting. We'll be watching it. And we'll be looking for you next spring from Maryvale Baseball Park out in Phoenix, Arizona. Been a lot of fun. Been great. Once again, the final score. Stay tuned for us, folks. We'll be back. Final score today here in St. Louis. Brewers take the series. They win the finale. It's 6-1 Milwaukee. So long, everybody. You are listening to the Brewers Radio Network.
I mean,